preseason, they have a little issue. And sans one Ezekiel Elliott, who is right now working out, or so we think, in Cabo, while he works out getting a contract signed with the Dallas Cowboys. So we know right now they have signed him. They are offering him a contract in the range of $13+ million, somewhere around where Le'Veon Bell gets. But he may want Todd Gurley money in the range of $14 million. The question is, can the Cowboys sign Ezekiel Elliott? Joy, I will start with you.
Why do you guys hurt me? No, I'm kidding.
Because you had you had an issue with Ezekiel Elliott. So you thought they should hold off on him, so they're offering a contract now. So,
I mean, there's nothing wrong with them offering him the contract. I just felt like as a front office, you have to look at the overall aspect. You can't just look at, one person or part of the team. I mean, he can't be the whole football team. So you have to look at every aspect. I mean, Dak is up for a contract.
Mr. Cooper.
Yeah, Coop is up for a contract. So you have to look at every aspect and making sure that you get all your guys paid and not just this one person. I mean, quite honestly, we've all seen the Cowboys in the past few years and we notice what Zeke can do. At the same time, you just have to be smart about that situation. Speaking of all his incidents that he's been through, which is why I honestly say it, you have to be careful about how much money you're giving a person with all the issues he's already had off the field in previous years. But I see nothing wrong with them offering him a contract. It's just I needed them to be smart about it.
I honestly agree, but I see both sides to the equation, and had a previous conversation about this earlier today. So the way I see things happening, Dak is going to get his money first, Amari second. Zeke is going to be paid feasibly for this year. He's going to get an upgrade. He's going to be getting paid more than $3 million this year, just for this year. And then we're going to see the production into the year. Now, I get it. I'm not going to disrespect him, man. He's definitely in Cabo working out. I know he ain't go out to Cabo just to kick it hard like that.
Right.
Now, you do got a season coming up. This ain't the time just to be like, forget it.
He can't be on the tequila tours.
Too hard. Like, bro, you got a game in a couple weeks. This is not no LOL. This is real checks, real meaningful games. Right. So, with that being said, Jerry's going to get it done. It's just the way it seems because, like you said, Joy, he gets swept under the rug so much. Byron Jones.
Right.
Now, he may not be even coming back because the thing is, you got to think about paying him. Lyle Collins. Will you pay him? Jaden Smith is going to be a restricted free agent. So if a team just gets bold and throws him a chunk of money, you're going to have to match that contract if you're willing to do it.
Right.
So we got a lot of people on the defensive line. As far as in the middle, Malik Collins is looking to have a big year this year.
His contract year.
Hey, Taco seems to be, well, I'm not really told on Taco, but this is his last year. But even Xavier Woods, he's been balling this offseason, and he has a contract coming up after next year. So we have him under contract in 2020, but after that, you got to start looking to up his contract. So again, like Joy said, it's a lot of Zeke can't win these football games solely by himself because you have a lot of money invested in the line as well. It's a football team. It's not like basketball where you can win it with a total of one or two people, maybe. But
who did that?
Well, you got a lot of serviceable teams. Well, main people that got paid for the Warriors back when they won in the beginning was Steph and Clay.
Okay.
So, but again, they were like
Still got paid big money though.
They did. I mean, again, you can't. It's not basketball. Football is the ultimate team sport.
Right.
Basketball, you can make do with a couple superstars. LeBron, for instance, Cavaliers. Golden State. That was one person against a squad.
And take a team to the finals. Right?
Exactly.
I'm with both of y'all. I'm with Zeke on the account of being a running back and
gotta get paid.
Right. And I spoke on this in the podcast. I don't like the fact that the league has mitigated running backs to just a real service at this point where I rent you for 5 years and then I'll decide if I want to pay you after this 5th-year option, and lo and behold, I don't try to franchise tag you twice. I think with running backs now, they've seen what happened with Le'Veon Bell. They see if I'm going to what the league is doing, what front office is doing, what these teams are doing, is I think they're pigeonholing themselves with running backs because you're giving them the ball 300 to 400 times a season.
Right.
Now you're trying to make them say, well, you guys need to be able to catch the ball out the backfield. Running backs now have said, okay, I'm going to learn how to run routes. I'm going to learn how to do these drags. I'm going to learn how to do these wheels. I'm going to learn how to perfect my screen game. And I'm going to learn how to catch the ball and put up 700 receiving yards. And then when we get to this point where it says, now I've done these things that you've asked me to do, and you still don't want to pay me.
Right.
You know? So I like what I actually think what Zeke did was smart. He wedged himself into Dak getting paid and Amari getting paid. Now the Cowboys have offered all three of these guys contracts. Mm-hmm. Now it's to the point of who inks the deal first. Yeah. And you're right that it should be Dak Prescott. He's the quarterback. If you believe this guy is a franchise guy, you go ahead and sign him. One thing we do know is the Cowboys can sign all three of these guys, and they've already alleviated to the fact that they can bump the price up more if they need to. Mm-hmm. I just feel like with Ezekiel Elliott and knowing that the Cowboys have, aside from off the field issues, I totally get it. And by way of the contract and how the CBA works, he should be honoring this. He should be here in training camp. Mm-hmm. But from Zeke's standpoint, I've been the leading rusher 2 out of the last 3 seasons. I probably would have been the leading rusher had I not gotten suspended.
And whose fault was that?
His. Totally right.
Which is the reason why you can't say outside of his off the field issues, because your off the field issues caused you to not be there.
Because don't get me wrong, I'm gonna say it like this: him getting suspended for 6 games was karma. Because he should have got suspended when he was playing with old girl on that roof.
Right.
But they did railroad you, so no, it was wrong. But karma's real, bro. So you just can't be out here wilding.
But what are you saying for a guy that comes in the league and he's the leading rusher? I mean,
if you get all A's and you keep messing up out of school, am I still gonna buy you stuff outside of? Am I still gonna reward you?
No.
All right. Only reason
get all A's. That's what you asked me to do.
That comes with character as well. Just intelligence with no character is still trash as well.
Right.
So regardless, we're not gonna do that.
You have to have the total package.
That's where you get paid.
Right.
Now we understand in the game you're paid off your talent more than your character. Straight up. Because you how many bad people you know that played in the NFL?
A lot. I mean, the Giants had multiple problems with Odell Beckham.
I
guarantee got a $95 million.
They are paid. Now at the same time in this game it doesn't matter. Now go into the other organizations or companies. Character matters. Right. Talent in the NFL and professional sports, period, matters.
It matters. So we're paying the talent, correct? We're paying what he's doing for producing on the field. Correct?
He's gonna get paid.
We know that. We know that. It's just
that's the thing. This is just a conversation right now. It's the Cowboys way. They always have. Why are we talking every day? We have something to talk about. This is something specifically we have to talk about.
Has anybody else noticed like the bigger elephant? If he does not show up by a certain point, he's to get fined for each day that he doesn't show up.
He can take the fines.
Once he gets that feasible upgrade, them fines ain't really gonna matter. He's gonna get a bump in his pay. He probably will be getting paid $9 to $10, maybe $11 million this year. He's not gonna get the whole package he's looking for. He's gonna get an upgrade.
From what we've heard, Zeke does not want to miss any games. I think that it is fair that he's saying, hey, I think that you guys need to pay me for my service and for what I've done on the field. We can make a whole total argument of everything off the field, but at the end of the day, it only comes down to what you're doing when you're playing in the game. And for Ezekiel Elliott, I have outran this contract that you guys assigned me to. You guys are going to pick up my 5th-year option. You guys are going to franchise tag me 1 or 2 times, and then you're going to deem me useless because you think the tread is word off of my tires.
But why is this coming up? Who said that though?
We've seen what they've done with running backs.
That was one. This is not one. We don't want this to fall into a DeMarco Murray situation,
right? To
where we get you to that point. Because the thing is, DeMarco Murray paid how many years after he left the Cowboys? Maybe 3. 3.
And you really didn't hear much about him
at all. But the thing is, the Eagles didn't have the line that we had, so his success predicated
or the system.
Or the Titans.
Yeah, either.
He was good with the Titans. He ran over 1,000 yards.
He just got
Derrick Henry. He started becoming.
And that's how it comes when you find a younger player. And I get how it goes, but we're not depending on the results. Because if you see them skating into multiple championships, and this is just a what if. You don't cut bait with people after multiple championships like that. If you see something continuously working, and I go knowing somewhat of Jerry Jones, he gonna continue to ride and just continue to put pieces around it and make it better. So yeah, and guess what? I'm gonna be real. If they went that long without winning the championship, I guarantee Dak and Amari will probably be on the line too. Cause something need to change. If y'all consistently doing that and they're not winning creates watch the changes. So who can say we gonna drop him like that if they not winning, he not being productive? If you win, if people productive, you not winning, you gonna end up changing something around anyway.
Right.
So who says that? It could be Dak and Zeke still here. We don't know.